All right, here you go. I don't know if you saw my YouTube shorts or not, but I was trying to post a couple short videos as I was doing this process. I've got many years of tree experience as I worked in government and I went to arbor school and everything. But I just want to do this little video to let everybody know, if you're going to try to cut trees, don't wait until they get to be that dead. Okay? A dead tree is the worst tree because you can't control the fall. You can't control, there's a lot of things that come into play here. But pine trees, I don't know about where you people live, but pine trees are very dangerous because they snap, and you can't control anything hardly with them unless you're up in a bucket truck, and you start limbing it. But you see how dead this tree was? I live close to a big head of woods, and this tree is actually on the neighbor's property, but it was getting ready to fall on my house, and these people live out of state somewhere. I don't even know where. I was told New York, but I don't know that to be true. But there's another dead one right there. The pine beetles down here have gotten these trees, and that one's going to have to be next. But yeah, cut your trees. If you want to take them down, I highly encourage you to do it while they're still alive and green instead of dead, because you got widowmakers way up at the top as you're cutting, can fall on your head. See, like those up there? Yeah, that's bad. That's why they call them widowmakers, because they can and they will kill you. So I just happened to walk out here this morning and saw this tree leaning. So being by myself, I was gonna go rent a lift, but I figured, no, I can get it down. It's a little bit more involved. I had thought about getting my tree climber that I deer hunt out of and climbing that tree right there, and then using my pole saw. But then I was like, no, if I'm up here and then it falls over at me and I'm up in that stand. So yeah, assess your situation for sure. And as you're cutting, you're making your notch cut, fell cut. People pronounce it different ways. See, I cut down so it would slide down the trunk of the tree, but there was so much weight, it was caught up in that pine tree way up there, see? And it was leaning, so I really could not control hardly any of it. I tied those ropes off, try to keep it at least going that way instead of towards my house, which is right there. Pretty close. So I didn't want to smash my house. I thought about putting a wedge in it, but no, like I said, with pine trees, you can't, especially when they're dead like that, because they snap and they go anywhere. So I had 3 different ropes tied off to keep it, going the opposite direction of my house. But yeah. Oh, is that something else I wanted to tell you? So as you start cutting, or pardon me, before you start cutting, cut around the base of the tree around you so you have an escape route. So if that tree does something, you can let go of the saw and get out of the way. See, I was going to run into these woods. See right there? I cleared a path right through there. I don't know what that is. A little old doghouse back there or something. Have an escape route so you can get out of the way. Who cares if the saw gets smashed? You don't want you to get smashed, right? So, but anyway, just a little educational video for you guys. Hope this helps people that maybe don't know how to cut trees or have never done it before. I would not suggest going out on your property and trying it for the first time. Go get some training, especially on how to use a saw. If anyone would like some information on proper usage of chainsaws, comment down below. I'd be glad to make a suggestion. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I don't think that's the proper thing to do. But chainsaws are very dangerous. I've seen some really nasty accidents with chainsaws. All it has to do is barely touch your skin and it's laying you open down to the bone. So definitely get some training before you put a chainsaw in your hand. So anyway, like I said, I hope this helps. And till next time, like, share, subscribe, so this gets out to others that maybe would like to see it. And take care of yourself and each other. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.